Hey, Positive Pathers. I hope you guys are all having a great start to the week, and I had a fantastic weekend. I wanted to come this morning and talk about this week's Positive Path book recommendation. As some of you probably know from previous posts and lives here, either on Facebook or on our YouTube, that we've partnered with Audible, and we are extending this opportunity to our community that you guys. I'm going to recommend a book. You guys see a book that you like that you get recommended here, or another one that you just find on Audible. You get the first download free on us. So Positive Path has partnered with Audible to help jumpstart that part of your wellness journey. Maybe you're already taking a step. It's your first step, or maybe you're way down your path, so to speak, as far as not just being working on exterior wellness and health and nutrition and fitness and chemical-free home. Those are all exterior stuff, and that's super important. That exterior part of our life is obviously very important. So the Positive Path is all about, but I also talk increasingly more and more about internal health, wellness of your mind, wellness of your emotions. And one of the best ways to get well move this away from the lamp a little bit, I feel like that's right on top of me. One of the best ways to get well is to start reframing and reconditioning your mind. So without getting into all the science behind it, but over a brief synopsis, our brain, is subconscious and conscious mind was made to keep us safe and to protect us, which is where a lot of our fear-based thinking comes from, because it's, back, I'm sure many of you have heard this, but back, at the beginning of the dawn of mankind, we had a lot of, things that were trying to kill us, like, saber-toothed tigers and the like. Right? We were hunters and gatherers, largely agrarian. Even before agrarian society, we had, to survive day to day. And so, that is left over from way back then. And we still deal with that now. So now it's more of a fear-based thinking when it comes to finances or relationships, or is this going to cause me pain? Any of those type things is what's going to trigger those fear responses. And one of the best ways that I've found, I've done this in my own life, I've taught my son to do this, one of the best ways to do that is to offset it by reading things that are of a positive and healthy nature. And I'm not talking about like, positive thinking, that's good for sure, but what I'm talking about is real content here. And that's why I've devoted one of my live posts to our community here at Positive Path per week to suggesting reading from my own library that has been very impactful on my own life. And one of those books, the one for this week actually, is by Seth Godin. It's called Tribes. I'm sure some of you have heard about it. This is a relatively well-known book now. I mean, he's a best-selling author, and definitely has his own style of both writing and thinking, with a very unique topics. I've read one other of his books that I'll probably put up here down the road. But Tribes was the first Seth Godin book that I read. It was recommended to me by a personal friend who's also a business contact, and it did not disappoint. So Tribes, basically a brief synopsis of it. You guys can check it out on Audible. I've already checked, it's in there. You can go there and get your free download. Use the link in the header above in this post. Whether you're finding us on Facebook or on YouTube, it should be in YouTube as well. If not, you can find us Positive Path on Facebook, where you can click the link, take you to Audible, and download this book. The first one, again, is free on us. And when you do that, it helps us grow our Positive Path community and supports Positive Path, which we thank you for. And you're partnering with a great company like Audible that makes reading very easy. Turn your car into a classroom, so to speak. So Tribes, synopsis is basically what the author is talking about is, the world is made up of a collection of tribes, whether it's a corporate tribe or, a tribe of, I don't know, let's say Broncos fans, right? I was born in Denver. I'm a Denver Bronco fan. That's a tribe. A tribe, a family could be a tribe. So from like micro parts of society, like a family, all the way up to massive, you could argue that America is a tribe of Americans. We all have different opinions and perspectives, but we're a collective, Brazil, any country, right? So that's a tribe. And he talks about the importance of the individual and leading the tribe, and how that tribe can have a massive impact, hopefully always positive, on the people in that tribe. And he's basically calling those that read this to step up and either lead their own tribe or get involved in a tribe that they're currently in with purpose and with forward thinking to really forward that tribe of people, that collective that he or she cares about. It was an eye-opener for me, not just in business, but guys, I know a lot of you are parents. It was a huge eye-opener for me as a father. It was just like, wow, he's like watching, even as a teenager, he's watching everything that I'm doing, and he absorbs all of these things I say and do and don't do. And I know that because many of you are parents out there, that you're in a similar situation. This book really kind of zoned in on my tribe is most important. I have a few tribes that I'm a part of. Some I follow in, some I lead. But the one that is the most important is the tribe of my family. And I'm sure most, if not all of you, feel the same. And so what you can apply at home with your kids, within your marriage, if you're married, or a serious relationship, if that's your life situation, whatever it may be, when you start on that more micro level of an intimate relationship, like a family relationship with your child or your spouse or what have you, and then you extrapolate it out to maybe your career or your business or a nonprofit that you run or are involved with, or traveling that you do and new people that you meet, it turns into this snowball effect, which really, in my mind, tribes could be called snowball effect as well, because it's basically talking about how one person can do a lot of good within their tribe. And so, obviously we're focused on just doing good here at Positive Path, probably goes without saying. And this book really kind of zoned that in for me. I read this nearly 2 years ago, and I've been marinating on it ever since. I use it back as a reference. I've read another one of Seth Godin's books, and like I said, I'll probably put that up here in a week or 2 or 3 for one of our next Positive Path book recommendations through Audible. So you guys, do yourselves a favor, check it out. It's free, okay? We're doing this for you. It's a free download. Tribes, Seth Godin, there it is. That's what it looks like. It's not a very long read. It's only, looks like 100, with acknowledgments, 151 pages. It's a quick read. You guys can bang this out in a few days or less, depending on how quick of a reader you are. And the return on investment that you'll get for the time spent in here is going to be huge. I can almost guarantee it. Just make sure you don't just read it and then forget it. Read it and go out and apply it, And I suggest, if you do have a family, start there. That's what I did, and it was great, So I've shared a lot with my son about this book, actually. So there it is for this week. Hope you guys are having a rocking start to the week. Like I said, if you have any questions for us, comments below, comments on our channel at YouTube. Check us out there. We put similar content up, whatever you prefer to check out more. You guys have questions for us a little bit more directly that you don't want to post in the comments, positivepathlife.com. That's positivepathlife.com. And you can click on the Contact Us tab. Myself or one of our other coaches will get back to you. If you're ready to get started with coaching, click on the $99 wellness assessment. We'll get you moving with not just coaching for your specific goal desire, whether it's weight loss or getting in shape for an upcoming athletic event, any type of personal training, whether it's clean nutrition, teaching you how to shop for yourself or your family in a clean, minimally processed way, or going chemical free with the products that you use in and around your home, or a combination of the three. We get you started with coaching, with know-how, with product line, if that's the direction that you're taking. So that's on our website as well. If you have questions about that, again, Contact Us tab. We appreciate your comments here in social media. We love your interaction and the community that we're building. So thanks for stopping by, and you guys make it a Positive Path day.